love when people come to my channel that don't know my channel and leave a crappy comment. I love when people come to my channel that don't know my channel and they leave a crappy comment. Hello, my name is Allie, and I make videos on the YouTube, and sometimes I say things that people don't agree with, and what they do is they leave a crappy comment on my video. They think that this hurts my feelings. But if they actually knew that I was waking up early on a Sunday morning, didn't even bother to get ready, laughed hysterically and said, "Thank you, Patrick A1 Sauce." Because now I'm gonna make a video about you. For those of you who are new here, hi. Yeah, I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. So I started very early on in my YouTube career, way back in the day before I even started this channel, roasting people who leave crappy comments. And I just want to throw it out there that if you are a YouTube creator or a content creator in general, I highly recommend this. It's very therapeutic, and also it teaches people that they should really just keep their crappy thoughts to themselves because A, nobody cares what you think, and B, if you're gonna say something, you should probably be able to back it up so that you don't sound like an idiot. So as you can see, I got a crappy comment on my Reddit recap video. So for those of you who may be new, Reddit recap is a segment that I do at On the Pen with Dave Knapp. Love him. And it's just a little snippet where I do research on Reddit, on other social media platforms, and I try to compile a lot of information into a short segment. Now, this specific segment was about things that we're leaving behind in 2024. Now, there were many people over on the Reddit threads who actually brought up this point of calling every GLP-1 under the sun Ozempic. And it was a really interesting point. I realized that I agree with them. So I was like, oh, I love this. I'm gonna put in my 2 cents, add it to the list. So I did. And apparently, having strong opinions about something that you're passionate about makes you a Karen, according to Patrick A1 Sauce. Patrick A1 Sauce, I don't know if you know this, but I research people when they leave crappy comments, and I'm not gonna dox you, I'm not gonna go all out and really drag you through the dirt, but Patrick A1 Sauce, I just want you to know that if you're gonna critique another creator, you should probably have some videos of your own. You should probably be making content. You should probably have a real understanding of the amount of time and energy and money it takes to create videos. I'm just saying. This video was so serious I had to bust out the coffee in my Star Wars tumbler. Patrick A1 Sauce, I bet you don't even like Star Wars. Yeah. Patrick A1 Sauce, I bet you don't even like puppies. Yep. That's what your comment says to me. Your comment says to me that you hate rainbows, that you hate puppies, and that you hate Star Wars. And that makes me sad for you. But you know what you do like? A1 Sauce. Yeah, so much so you included it in your name. Patrick A1 Sauce. Well, not the sauce part. I added that just for comedic effect. See, that's what YouTube creators do. right? We add a little something. We take a little something and then we add a little something to it. Okay? Now, one thing that I want to explain to you, because I feel like you felt that your comment really ate, as the kiddos would say, but it didn't. It really fell flat. And I want to help you so that next time, if you want to try to burn somebody, you actually burn them, instead of just making me laugh hysterically first thing in the morning, which, by the way, thank you for that. So if you're going to call somebody a Karen, you might want to make sure that A, they're actually being a Karen, and B, that their point is ridiculous. Okay? Because you probably don't know this, okay? But educated people know this. The media coined all GLP-1s as Ozempic. You see, the media likes to do things where they dumb things down to keep people stupid. I know this is totally a new concept for you, but I want you to try to stay with me, okay, Patrick A1 Sauce? So the media likes to dumb things down. So what do? They take one name and then they coin that name, and then everybody says the same thing over and over and over and over again. And what ends up happening is that people who are in the GLP-1 community, who are making GLP-1 content, they tend to mirror that. So then you have creators who are not even taking Ozempic, but they're saying, oh yeah, well, I have Ozempic body, or I do this, or I do that, or me on Ozempic, right? And that's their choice, and that's perfectly fine. For me, as a GLP-1 advocate, which is not the same as just being a GLP-1 creator, as a GLP-1 advocate, it bothers me. Now, I know that me saying that something bothers me is what triggered you to be like, you're a Karen. But let me explain. You can be bothered by something, a topic that you're passionate about, and not request to see a manager? I mean, I don't know where you were going with this. You need to get control of your emotions. Dude, you are cracking me up. Are you... Do I look like I'm out of control? Do I even look like I'm out of control right now? Or was I very clearly being animated in a video that was meant to entertain? If you can't decipher the difference between entertainment or infotainment, as some people say, and being legitimately, inconsolably upset requesting that you speak to a manager over something ridiculous, if you can't tell the difference between those two, you probably shouldn't be watching YouTube videos. As a matter of fact, you probably shouldn't be watching TV, because you're likely going to watch a reality show and think that it's real. You're likely going to believe everything that you hear or see on the news. As a matter of fact, you may be the type of individual that our government is concerned, and that's why they want to get rid of things like social media and TikTok, because you're being influenced. Sometimes in life, Patrick A1 Sauce, you're gonna run across people that you don't get their sense of humor. They're not your people. You don't like their content. Maybe they posted something on another platform like Reddit or Facebook, and you don't like what they have to say. And since your mama never taught you that if you don't have anything nice to say, that you should just keep on scrolling, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, Patrick A1 Sauce? Because it's really not necessary. In conclusion, the main thing that we are leaving behind in 2024 otherwise we're going to demand to speak to a manager, is people leaving crappy comments on anything on social media that they don't agree with. If you want to leave a constructive comment or debate a point, you can absolutely do that as an adult and have an adult conversation. But leaving a crappy comment, that is so last year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, okay? Oh, Patrick A1 sauce, I just want you to know that you really did make my day. You really did. Everybody, I want you to give this video a thumbs up for every time that you saw an A1 sauce on the screen today. Just hit that thumbs up. Let's let Patrick know that my community has a sense of humor, that we are able to discern when somebody is being animated and passionate about an idea or a concept or, an entire community. Let's let Patrick A1 sauce know that our community stands together and we're not going to be talked down to. We don't need that. It's not necessary. We are educated individuals. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you go check out my other videos where I have helpful tips and tricks that can help you on your health journey. And I'm not necessarily roasting somebody who left me a crappy comment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go check out my other videos where I've roasted other dummies who are new to my channel that don't understand. If you leave a crappy comment, if you build it, they will come. There will be a video about you. It's like, it just blows my mind. If you're looking for a positive only support group, I've got you covered. Link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.